Welcome to Immortal News. In this morning's video, we highlight famous celebrities who have passed away on Sunday, October 8th, and in recent days. Additionally, we have prepared heartfelt tributes for these exceptional individuals. Later in this segment, we will gently discuss recent health updates regarding Josh Gad. We humbly ask each one of you to show your compassion and sympathy by liking this video. Without further ado, let's delve into today's content. Nina Matvienko, the timeless voice of Ukrainian folklore. Nina Matvienko, revered as a living embodiment of Ukraine's rich folk heritage, passed away on the 8th of October 2023, 2 days shy of her 76th birthday. Born in the village of Nedolishche, Zhytomyr Oblast, her musical journey started in the 1960s as a soloist with the legendary Veryovka Ukrainian folk choir. Her ethereal voice soon caught the nation's attention, earning her accolades including the title of Merited Artist of Ukraine in 1978 and People's Artist of Ukraine in 1985. Matvienko's repertoire transcended borders, and she became an international ambassador of Ukrainian culture. Whether it was her soulful renditions of songs like Kvitka Dusha, Soulflower, or her performances in films, she always brought Ukraine's essence to the world stage. The Shevchenko National Prize in 1988 and roles in films like Yuri Ilyenko's Solomenye Kolokola underscored her immense contribution to arts and culture. A torchbearer for women's rights, Matvienko's life resonated with stories of resilience and strength. As the world watched the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, her melodies, especially the opera ballet When the Fern Blooms, stood as a testament to Ukraine's indomitable spirit. This beacon of Ukrainian folklore, who once stated her devotion to the soul music of her homeland, leaves behind a legacy that's interwoven with the cultural fabric of Ukraine. The nation mourns, but her melodies live on. Tributes to Nina Matvienko. Breaking news. Josh Gad's unexpected medical setback takes him off Broadway. Fans eagerly awaiting to see Josh Gad's performance in Gutenberg the Musical were met with a sudden turn of events during its Saturday matinee. The Disney legend, best known for his voice portrayal of Olaf in the blockbuster Frozen, took to Instagram to share a personal video message. At 42, Gad announced he's dealing with a medical emergency, causing him to momentarily step back from the limelight. While the news was unexpected, his optimism resonated. "I hope this gets resolved quickly, and I'll be back on stage with my buddy, Andrew Rannells, as soon as possible," Gad expressed. As showbiz often reminds us, the show must go on. With Gad's brief absence, the stage won't remain vacant. Instead, Russell Daniels, Gad's talented standby, will step into the spotlight. Fans have been assured of an exceptional performance, with Gad singing praises for Daniels in his announcement, yet every cloud has a silver lining. In a follow-up, Gad, filled with gratitude and hope, updated his fans with a heartwarming message, "Good news." Extending his appreciation for the commendable team at Lenox Hill, he shared, "I was able to be diagnosed and treated in record time for some lower abdominal issues." Gad's resilience and spirit shined through as he expressed his intent to be back on stage by evening, emphasizing, "Not the news I'd like to share, but life happens." His story, a testament to the unpredictable twists in life, ends on a hopeful note, promising fans his swift return to the stage they cherish him on. Dr. Max Gomez, a pioneering medical journalist with a compassionate touch. Dr. Max Gomez, an influential and award-winning medical reporter for CBS New York, passed away on September 2, 2023, at the age of 72, after a prolonged illness. Known for his in-depth reporting and easy-to-understand style, Dr. Gomez served as a trusted voice in medical journalism for nearly 3 decades. Starting his tenure with WCBS-TV in 1994, Dr. Gomez became a cornerstone in the field of health and science journalism. He garnered numerous accolades throughout his career, including multiple New York and Philadelphia Emmy Awards, a UPI honor for Best Documentary on AIDS, and an Excellence in a Time of Crisis award from the New York City Health Department after 9/11, an honor he held dear. Born in Cuba and raised in Miami, Dr. Gomez was a cum laude graduate of Princeton University and earned his PhD from the Wake Forest University School of Medicine. Beyond his broadcasting achievements, he was a 3-time author and served on several national boards, including the American Heart Association. Notably, he was a NASA journalist and space semifinalist in 1986. His contributions extended beyond the newsroom. As an in-house medical consultant, he was eager to assist his colleagues with their health queries. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he was a steady voice of reason, providing clear and actionable guidance to a concerned public. In an era of increasing specialization, Dr. Gomez had the rare ability to engage with audiences on a range of topics, from sports and travel to complex medical conditions. Survived by his children, Max Gomez, Thor, and Katie Gomez, Dr. Gomez leaves a legacy of compassionate and insightful medical reporting that empowered viewers and earned the respect of the medical community. He will be remembered not only for the depth of his reporting, but also for the breadth of his wisdom and the warmth of his character. Tribute to Dr. Max Gomez. Geechy Guy, a comedic virtuoso, who lit up Las Vegas. Geechy Guy, a comedic staple in the Las Vegas entertainment scene, known for his rapid-fire wit and what he fondly referred to as joke grenades, passed away in his Las Vegas home at the age of 59 on September 7th. The Metropolitan Police Department discovered him unresponsive during a wellness check, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Born Michael Paul Cathers on May 12, 1964, in Rochester, Michigan, Geechy Guy was a prominent figure in Las Vegas comedy clubs, frequently performing at venues such as Brad Garrett's Comedy Club at MGM Grand and the Laugh Factory at the Tropicana. He gained national recognition when he beat Ray Romano on Star Search in the early 90s and later as a quarter-finalist on America's Got Talent. Guy was lauded for his unique comedic style and incredible ability to take command of any stage, whether it be opening for Ron White at the Mirage or entertaining passengers on Carnival Cruise Lines. In 2011, he even attempted to break the Guinness World Record for the most jokes told in an hour, though the record still officially belongs to English comedian Tim Vine. Beyond his joke-telling prowess, Geechy Guy was deeply appreciated within the Vegas comedy community. He filled in for Brad Garrett when Garrett was cast in Everybody Loves Raymond, and his influence led to lasting relationships, like the marriage between comedians Rob and Cindy Sherwood. Geechy Guy leaves behind a comedy landscape forever enriched by his talent and humor. His joke grenades will continue to detonate laughs for years to come. The late comedian had recently been struggling with high blood pressure and other health concerns, but leaves behind a legacy of levity and a community that admired him greatly. Tribute to Geechy Guy. Matty Lock, a young luminary in politics and uncommon passions. Matty Lock, a remarkable young man with an infectious passion for vacuum cleaners and a promising career in politics, died suddenly on September 9, 2023 at the age of 19. The news of his untimely passing shocked many, including Holly Willoughby and the team at This Morning, where Matty was a frequent guest. Born in Maghole, Merseyside, Matty was elected as a Labour councillor in his hometown, a role he took immense pride in. He was widely admired in the Labour Party, and Deputy Leader Angela Rayner was among hundreds to leave heartfelt tributes. His potential as a young politician was undeniable, and he spoke passionately about serving the people of Maghole and focusing on their concerns and priorities. But Matty was not just a politician. He was an enthusiast with a unique hobby: vacuum cleaners. Matty's interest began at the tender age of 2 when he received his first toy Henry vacuum cleaner. By the age of 13, he had amassed a collection of 150 vacuum cleaners and began to repair and sell them, turning his childhood hobby into a career path. His regular appearances on This Morning showcased his extensive knowledge and shared insights into the world of vacuums, making him a beloved figure in the community. He was an alumnus of the Merchant Tailors Boys' School in Crosby, Liverpool, and had already built a small empire fixing and selling vacuums, reinvesting his profits to sustain his passion. Matty Lock leaves behind a legacy cut short but impactful. His enthusiasm for life, unique interests, and devotion to his community made him a delightful and unforgettable figure. His death is a loss not just to his family but to all who saw in him the promise of youth and the potential for greatness. Tribute to Matty Lock. Marc Bohan, the quiet maestro behind Dior's timeless elegance. Marc Bohan, the man who elegantly helmed Dior for nearly 3 decades, passed away on September 6 at the age of 97, according to a statement by the iconic fashion house. Known for his slim look, a modern and refined take on Dior's classical silhouettes, Bohan became an icon in the fashion world while maintaining a low personal profile. Born to a millionaire, fashion was in Bohan's blood from an early age. Taking over from Yves Saint Laurent in 1961, he was thrust into the limelight and he did not disappoint. Over his tenure from 1961 to 1989, Bohan transformed the idea of what it meant to be a modern, elegant woman. Notable figures like Grace Kelly and Elizabeth Taylor were often seen donning his designs. Bohan's first couture collection in 1961 was groundbreaking, introducing the world to a more slender and sophisticated Dior woman. He would later become a close friend and collaborator with Princess Grace of Monaco, who would also become a living canvas for his ideas about beauty and elegance. It wasn't just royalty and Hollywood elite that Bohan impacted. He also played a role in political fashion, designing the coronation dress for Iran's then Empress Farah Diba Pahlavi in 1967. His influence didn't stop at adult fashion. Bohan launched Dior's baby boutique and created lines for young women, Miss Dior, and Men Dior, Monsieur, thereby extending the brand's reach and diversifying its portfolio. He was also pioneering in bringing Dior's fashion shows to international stages like India. In a statement, Delphine Arnault, Dior CEO, praised him as an immense visionary and passionate creator. Despite his natural inclination to stay out of the limelight, Bohan's legacy is anything but quiet. After leaving Dior, he joined Norman Hartnell, another prestigious fashion house known for designing for Britain's royal family. He leaves behind his daughter and an indelible mark on fashion history, remembered as a designer who blended tradition and innovation seamlessly. Bohan was, in many ways, the epitome of the House of Dior itself, elegant, revolutionary, and everlasting. Tribute to Marc Bohan. Charlie Robison, a true troubadour of Texas country music. Charlie Robison, a beloved figure in the Texas country music scene, passed away on September 10th at the age of 59. Robison died in a San Antonio hospital following a cardiac arrest, among other complications, a family representative confirmed. The musician, known for his rootsy anthems and authentic storytelling, had retired in 2018 after a surgical procedure on his throat left him unable to sing. Starting his music career in the late 1980s, Robison played in Austin-based bands like Two Hoots and a Holler before launching his own group, Millionaire Playboys. He made his solo debut in 1996 with the album Bandera, named after the Texas hill country town where his family has had a ranch for generations. 2 years later, Robison signed with Sony's Lucky Dog imprint, a label devoted to raw country music. His 2001 album, Step Right Up, produced his only top 40 country song, I Want You Bad. Beyond his music, Robison also served as a judge for 1 year on the USA Network's reality TV show Nashville Star. He is survived by his wife, Kristen Robison, along with 4 children and stepchildren. His first marriage was to Emily Strayer, a founding member of the country band The Chicks. His 2009 album Beautiful Day was inspired by their breakup and became an emotional touchstone for many of his fans. Robison's authentic voice in the country music scene will be deeply missed. His work resonated with listeners, capturing the essence of love, loss, and the intricacies of the human condition. His final album, the rock-tinged High Life, from 2013, included a cover of Bob Dylan's When I Paint My Masterpiece, leaving fans to ponder what more he could have offered the world had he not been taken so soon. Tribute to Charlie Robison. Ian Wilmut, the scientific visionary behind Dolly the Sheep. Ian Wilmut, the British embryologist most famous for leading the team that cloned Dolly the Sheep in 1996, passed away on September 10th at the age of 79. Born in Hampton Lucy, Warwickshire, England, Wilmut initially aspired to a naval career but was restricted due to his color blindness. Eventually, he shifted his focus towards agriculture and later into embryology, completing his PhD at the University of Cambridge in 1971. Wilmut's groundbreaking work in cloning Dolly put him on the international stage and raised ethical, philosophical, and scientific debates. He was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire in 1999 and was knighted in 2008. He also shared the 2008 Shaw Prize for Medicine and Life Sciences with Keith Campbell and Shinya Yamanaka. Though best known for Dolly, Wilmut also focused on the potential applications of stem cell research, particularly for degenerative conditions like Parkinson's disease. He later abandoned the method used to clone Dolly in favor of more promising techniques developed by Yamanaka. Ian Wilmut leaves behind not just the legacy of a cloned sheep, but a lifetime of scientific exploration and ethical contemplation. His work has had a profound impact on medicine, biology, and bioethics, and his contributions to science will continue to be studied and built upon for years to come. Tribute to Ian Wilmut. Gail Hut, a transatlantic talent with an enduring legacy. Gail Hut, the Texas-born actress who made a lasting impression in both Hollywood and the United Kingdom, passed away on August 31, 2023, at the age of 80. Her death is announced today, leaving the world to mourn the loss of a remarkably talented and beloved figure. Her acting career was a tale of 2 continents. Her early years in Hollywood were marked by roles that capitalized on her stunning beauty, but it was in the UK that she came into her own, delivering powerhouse performances in television miniseries like The Golden Bowl and Fall of Eagles. Honeycutt was born on February 6, 1943, in Fort Worth, Texas. Defying her parents' wishes, she attended the University of California, Los Angeles on a scholarship, balancing her education with part-time work. Her breakout came early at the age of 23, with roles in television and Roger Corman's film Wild Angels. Her personal life was as dynamic as her career. After marrying British actor David Hemmings, she moved to the UK, giving birth to her son Nolan. Despite the tumultuous nature of their marriage, which ended in divorce in 1974, the UK became her home. She later married journalist Sir Simon Jenkins, adding another chapter to her life as a social fixture in Britain. Perhaps best remembered for her role as Vanessa Beaumont in the iconic American television show Dallas, Honeycutt showcased her range and depth across various media, from film to stage to television. She received accolades for her performances in theatrical productions like Hedda Gabler and her own project, The Life and Loves of Edith Wharton. Offstage, she authored books, including a compilation of her father's wartime love letters titled Dearest Virginia. Survived by her sons, Nolan and Edward, and 5 grandchildren, Honeycutt leaves behind a legacy of versatility and resilience, straddling 2 continents but belonging to both. She was not just a beauty to be typecast, but a talent to be reckoned with, a woman who lived her life on her own terms. Tribute to Gail Honeycutt,